Hey, it's Jen from Not So Mystical Tarot. This is going to be your reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising for September 2019. You can find me on Instagram at Not So Mystical Tarot and NotSoMysticalTarot.com if you would like a personal or a private reading. So let's get started for our Sagittarians. What do we have going on? These two cards are just sticking right out, so we'll do this one first. The Queen of Cups, Sagittarius, and the Ace of Cups. Well, I love this, and I'm going to tell you why, because I get to give out, Dr. Jen gets to give out a prescription, so this is my favorite. All right, we know the Queen of Cups is the most nurturing in the whole deck, right? She takes care of everybody, she nurtures them, she loves them, she's the everything, right? She's everything. She is just everything. She's everything to a fault. I'm going to zoom in, I want you to look at her face. Does she look happy to you? No, she looks exhausted to me. In this particular deck, I always talk about this. This is screaming, I need self-care. I need attention to me. I can no longer please everyone around me. I can no longer please every one of my followers, every one of my coworkers, all my children, my family members, my friends. I need some time for me. This is about you saying, that's it. You know, I'm not going to be a martyr. I'm not going to be a people pleaser. I can't do all of this for everyone all the time anymore. And then you have the Ace of Cups, the opportunity from the universe for you to do this for you to be open to taking care of you. This is right here. All I can hear screaming is you need some self-care. This is self-care time. No more everything to everyone, everybody's go-to person, everybody's shoulder to cry on, everybody's, I need this, listen to my drama about that, what do I do about this? This is like, you even have those people in your life, I call them the assholes. They come to you and they tell you their tale of woe, and you listen, and you offer advice because that's what they want, and then they go and they do the same thing again, and then they do it again and again, and they keep bothering. This is it, like, they have taken the very last bit of you, they have taken every little bit of you that you had left to give, and now there's nothing left, and it is time to fill your cup, period. Now, you are also getting the Page of Swords. Pages bring messages, and the message here is to use your head. The swords are all logic. They are not emotional. So this is about, is this smart? I mean, do I need to continue down this path of martyrdom, or am I done? And the Page of Swords is like, use your head. Does this make sense? Would you allow someone that you love to continue to help other people without taking care of themselves? Of course not. Of course not. So this is a purely logical prescription. You know, this is not, I feel this, I feel that. It is time for some self-care, and that is the end of it. Now, you also have the Eight of Swords. So, like, you know this is true. The Eight of Swords is about being in a prison of your own making. I choose not to see this, therefore it is not there. I just can't. I just don't have time. I'm so busy with this, or that. Well, you know what? If you have like a nervous breakdown and end up in the hospital, guess what? Doesn't matter what you're busy with, because now you're not available to anyone. And you can choose not to see all of this, but the one thing I do want you to see is that the universe is like, hey, listen, I've got this opportunity for you to kind of fill your own cup, and I'd like for you to do that. So let's take the blindfold off and like just extricate ourselves from this. I don't have time to take care of me. I don't have time, and I don't usually have such strong feelings about people. You know, I might just mention that maybe it's time for some self-care, but this is more than just a little bit. I mean, maybe you have let's say you have a really busy online presence, or you have a side gig, or you have a bunch of other stuff you do, and you know, you have your day job and children and you know, relationships, whatever. Like, something's got to give, and I'm just feeling like maybe it's only for a few people. Watch your moon and rising, but I feel like there is something that has got to give, and you know what that is. You got the Fool. I love that. The Fool and the Nine of Swords. Well, this is it. Either you can worry about how people are going to take this self-care. I think that's part of it. When we start on a journey to care for ourselves, other people do not understand, and they may think you're selfish or rude or you don't care. Well, you know what? It doesn't really matter what they think. I think it's time for you to step out on your own and on this journey. And this, I feel like this is the journey of learning how to care for you. I think you're really good at caring for everybody else. I think you're really good at thinking about everybody else and making sure everybody else is taken care of. But this is a step out of your comfort zone where you put yourself first. This is a brand new journey that you're going to be on. And I would love to hear, honestly, how you plan on caring for yourself. And self-care doesn't have to be going to a spa for 3 weeks. I mean, not everybody can do that. Self-care can be, I'm taking an hour for myself to go to yoga, or I'm going to take an hour and go walk around the mall or go to the library, whatever it is. But it's so important that you make a plan to start on this journey, because you can either worry about this and be, like the insomnia, up all night worrying, I don't have time. You have time. Oh my God, look at this. You got the Fool again. Nothing says you need to do something different than having the Fool twice in a row, okay? Nothing says it more than that. Nothing. It's time. This is your time. That's all I can hear is this is your time. This is your time. What is the other? Did we just flip one? What did we do? Oh, yes, we did. And you have the Knight of Wands. I love that. You can either worry about this and worry about what people will think and be up all night, all in a Twitter about what people are going to say, do, or think about it, or you can Knight of Wands this situation. And the Knight of Wands is, he just does whatever feels good. Knights bring energy. This is passion. This is joy. This is fun. This is what feels good. So you got to go do what feels good to you. And that's also the definition of self-care too, is if something feels good to you, it feeds your soul, then that's self-care. Maybe you like washing your kitchen floor alone, and it's like a thing you like to do. You want your husband and your kids out of the house, you can wash the floor and be left alone. Whatever, then that's your self-care. Whatever feels good to you is what you need to do. Please make plans to care for yourself in September. It's super important to enter the last quarter of this year taking care of you. All right, I will talk to you soon. Thank you so much for watching.